we're working on 3, but there's flexibility in that. Over the next several years, we're going to be doing specials. New series are quite a possibility, high-quality digital content, and then some content that defies description at the moment. All right, Scott, easy on, mate. We're going to dig into the past and see old characters. We're going to introduce new characters and new situations. Going on, he adds, Rick Grimes is an amazing character, and Andy has done an amazing performance. There were story ideas brewing that, as the years went on, seemed very compatible with continuing to tell the Rick story in another format that would allow him time with his family. You may recall we at Follow the Nerd reported on the plans to expand the Walking Dead universe a few weeks back, and this is where this begins. So AMC programming president David Madden said, we looked at this as a very long-term proposition, adding that the Rick movies will be fully fleshed out standalone movies that will feel like a full Hollywood-level adventure.
Oh, cool.
So essentially Walking Dead movies, but made for TV.
Ah, okay.
So we're trying to expand it into as many different places as the show fits. We think this is a franchise that could live across formats. We want to do it carefully, be strategic, and do it right. There's a multiple-year plan that could include additional series, digital content, and specials. We're looking to broaden this into a universe where the movies that Andy will be in are the highest-profile things that we do. So basically the entire story kind of goes on like this. So yeah, that's the basic idea.
He's still in the Walking Dead universe, only in a far away at another side.
We assume he's been taken to a different location yet. Why haven't we seen Rick Grimes try to come back and find Michonne and Judith and everyone else, find his family in those 6 years?
Yeah.
So they're going to have to come up with something interesting to explain that away.
I think maybe he's been imprisoned. I don't know. It'd be interesting to see how this goes.
I hope they have a good reason for doing these movies, and it's not just a case of, oh no, we can't get rid of Rick Grimes.
No, I think that they're going to take their time with it, because it is an important character.
Well, hopefully so. And I'm glad that Rick's still alive and out there. I'm glad they didn't kill him off. Because you kill Rick Grimes off, you kill The Walking Dead.
I think that's what they... in all fairness, I think they were going to kill him off, but then they realised if we do this, the whole franchise will tank.
God, yeah.
So they had to work around it, and that's a perfect loophole.
Hey, I'm Nicholas Brendan, Xander Harris from Buffy, and you are following the Nerd.
This is Anthony and Gruber. Nerds. I hate these guys.
Ewan McGregor has been cast as Black Mask in the Birds of Prey movie.
No way. Really?
He has, yeah. We've got the story. It's right
God.
here. Now that my iPad's working again. Fingers crossed. We've been following the casting of the Birds of Prey movie with growing excitement and wondering who would be playing the villain, or who the villain was. And now we know it's going to be Black Mask. And it's going to be Obi-Wan Kenobi himself, Ewan McGregor. So far we have Journey Smollett Bell, that's cheating at Scrabble, and Mary Elizabeth Winstead as Black Canary, and Huntress, along with Rosie Perez as Renee Montoya. You kill my family. Prepare to die. We're still waiting to hear who will be playing the young Cassandra Cain, the girl who will one day be the other Batgirl. And of course we also have Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn too. Thank you very much. Yes, please.
No Poison Ivy?
No Poison Ivy, no.
I'm very sad now.
So this movie is heading to be one of the most unmissable comic book movies of the next decade. In DC Comics, Black Mask is the criminal alias of Roman Sionis, I want to say, again cheating at Scrabble, who murdered his wealthy, status-obsessed parents to take control of the family corporation, then lost everything when he proved to be a terrible businessman. Seeking revenge on the people he blamed for his own failures, in particular Bruce Wayne and Wayne Enterprises, he returns, hidden behind an ebony black mask, at the head of a gang called the False Face Society. So Kathy Yen is set to direct, the director of Dead Pig, right, has been speaking about the script, and it seems she knew she had to take the gig. I could not put the script down. It had so much dark humour to it, and blah, 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 female empowerment, blah, 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 wonderful, strong and relatable, yada, 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 standard studio press release.
Yes.
So, yeah, it's looking really, really good. I can't wait.
I'm actually interested. I'm sad that there's no Poison Ivy, though.
I will tell you this, though. I'll tell you a nice little story. Just before we keep going on here. Okay. So, we did the radio show last week. And while we were doing the radio show last week, this story broke. But I'm a good little boy that goes to church on Sunday. But I also set my phone to airplane mode. Yes. So it doesn't receive calls, doesn't receive texts, doesn't receive internet or anything. So, while we were on air and this story broke, Mark texted me saying, Ewan McGregor's just been cast. You've got to talk about this right now. You've got to talk about it right away.
And
I didn't get that message until I was home.
Oh. Oh.
But yeah, so Birds of Prey. That's looking pretty badass, man. I can't wait for this.
Still, like, I would love to see at Poison Ivy.
And
like,
finally, an R-rated DC movie now.
this is going to be exciting.
This is going to be a lot of fun. Anthony, do you watch? Have you seen either of the Bad Boys movies?
Yes, I have.
Do you know the story?
The story?
Of what I'm about to read out here?
No.
So,
I'm
you know the way
excited now.
last week we reported Pirates of the Caribbean's getting rebooted?
Don't.
So, are you a
please.
fan of Bad Boys?
Yes, I am. I really do enjoy them.
You like both movies?
I did.
So, it would break you to find out that they were going to be rebooting Bad Boys
Stephen, please.
with an all-female cast.
What?
Bad Girls. That would really wind you up, wouldn't it? That would really, really wind you up.
Stephen, no. Stephen, well, you broke me. Look, last time it was not happy fun times. It was really sad times. No.
So
No. No. Skip on.
well,
Are you joking?
I've got some news for you.
I swear. Don't.
I'm joking. They're making Bad Boys 3
What?
with Martin Lawrence and Will Smith.
No.
No, they're going to make Bad Boys 3.
You
So-
see, you've got that face that you're
No,
going to go,
no, I'm
oh, I'm joking.
But that's just my face. I naturally look
But
like
I
I'm
don't
here to
like
pull your
that.
leg.
I don't like that because I'm worried. Are you're
I'm being serious. So
100%.
Will Smith and Martin Lawrence have both taken to Instagram and revealed that finally Bad Boys 3
Oh my
is
God.
happening.
Oh my god.
So we've no idea who's writing it, directing it, or even doing the food, but if a third Bad Boys is coming, then we're on board. Our constant readers will know that even the Bad Boys spin-off series based on Sergeant Burnett has been canned, and before that the third movie had been a rollercoaster ride too. In 2015, 2 more movies were confirmed. Then Smith confirmed he and co-star Martin Lawrence are back. Then Smoking Aces Joe Carnahan was on board to write. Then the movie was officially dubbed Bad Boys for Life. Then it was confirmed as R-rated. And then, still with me, Carnahan walked last March. And then in March, the third outing vanished from the Sony movies lineup altogether.
All right.
So that was the story as we left it. We thought that's it. Bad Boys dead in the water.
Yeah.
It'll be next to get rebooted, won't it?
Yes, that's kind of what I was worried about.
But no, they basically, there they are on Instagram. Here we are.
Oh my god.
That's and if you go
this-
to followingthenerd.com, you'll be
this
able
is-
to see the actual Instagram video. I wonder if I can play it. See if I can play it.
See, this has made me happy.
Yo, I'm telling y'all, this is crazy. Wait, just wait. It's official. It's official, baby. It's official. Bad Boys 3. It's happening. It's official. It's official. I'm telling you. Yo, that's it. No more. Y'all can't handle no more of that.
That is beautiful.
So that's how they decided to announce the fact that Bad Boys 3 was going to take place.
This actually makes it better now. After the last time you broke me about Pirates of the Caribbean,
About
you've
Pirates of the Caribbean,
give
yeah.
me a nice wee gift. I'm happy now.
I'm giving you dreams, sunshine, and
I don't like it
wonderment.
now because now I'm kind of sitting there. You're going to give me something else that's going to ruin it now.
Right, so there's a movie that came out in the year 2000. It was called Gladiator.
Yes.
Ridley Scott was in it. Ridley Scott directed it, and Russell Crowe was in it.
Yes,
Do you remember it?
I do.
Right. Did you care about it? Because I didn't. It was way overhyped.
Yeah, in all fairness, it was.
I thought it was at best an average movie.
It was one of those movies that I was tortured to watch.
Yeah. I was the same.
You have to watch this.
Do you remember sort of like the turn of the 2000s, like late 1999, early 2000, when DVD was the hottest thing in the world right now?
Yes.
And everyone was going like, DVD, you gotta get DVD. And every tape that you bought, everything that you sat down to watch on TV, they had these adverts that were like, new on DVD.
Yeah.
And like they had like, and Gladiator was always
There was like
focused.
the poster boy type thing to them.
I remember for Christmas, one year, one of my family members got a PS2, they got Grand Theft Auto 3, and they got a Shrek on Blu-ray, or Blu-ray. Formats changed too fast for me to catch up. They got Shrek on DVD, and they got Gladiator on DVD as part of this package that they'd bought the PS2 with. So we sat down to watch Gladiator. And everyone's going like, look how clear it is. It's so much clearer than a videotape. Isn't this great? Oh, it's amazing. It's a great movie. It's great. It's not.
No.
Do you know there's one of the most iconic movie mistakes in that?
Is there?
So do you remember the chariot race sequence?
Yes.
One of the chariots gets knocked over and it does this big Hollywood
Yeah,
rollover
like,
thing.
yeah.
If you look at that scene carefully, you'll see that underneath the carriage, there's this cloth that's been kind of stapled onto it.
Uh-huh.
As the cart falls over, this cloth falls away, and there's a massive CO2 canister there and some piping.
You're joking.
Is this like, yeah, and it's in the movie to spray out the compressed air that will flip the cart over.
And that's in the movie?
That's in the movie, yeah.
Oh my God, that is...
Also, I'll tell you something else as well, and an interesting side note, but still revolving around movie mistakes. Editing mistakes are wild in that new Jurassic World movie.
Is it?
Do you remember, like, we went out and I bought the Blu-ray on Monday night?
Yes.
Well, I finally got a chance to sit and watch it. Again, that's something else I forgot to mention at the start of the show, part of my weird week. I was up the last 2 nights doing the washing, doing the laundry. I'm sitting there and I'm and you know me, Anthony. Most of the time I'm quite lazy. But whenever I'm motivated, I am a drill sergeant. I am a behemoth. So I'm sitting mashing through the washing and doing like the dishes and stuff. I've got Jurassic World on. I decide, right, it's time for a 5-minute break.
Yeah.
So I just sit down and I've got the iPad there. I've got my digital copy of Jurassic World on it. I'm sitting watching it. And twice they have a mistake where a door shuts. In one shot, it cuts to the next shot, and the door shuts again. So the first one, I'll not talk about the second one because you'll get the idea. In the first one, it's the scene where they find, the old gyrosphere, and they get inside it, and the T-Rex attacks and stuff. So they get inside the gyrosphere. Sorry, this is the new one. This is Jurassic World Fallen Kingdom I'm talking about, the one, the lava exploding. Yeah. Right? So they get inside the gyrosphere, and it gets hit by a dinosaur in the background, and the shot is Chris Pratt, and you see the gyrosphere in the background. Yeah. And Chris Pratt's like looking up, going like, "Oh my God, it's a big meat-eating dinosaur. What do I do?" And in the background, you'll see the side door of the gyrosphere swings shut, and it goes shtump and shuts. It's fully shut. Cuts to the next shot, which is a close-up of Bryce Dallas Howard and generic character number 47 sitting in the gyrosphere. And as they're looking out, going like, "Owen!" Stump. The door shuts again. And this movie is littered with them.
Oh my God, I can't believe that. Okay, I understand back in the day, stuff like that.
Yeah, but now you can go through a movie frame by frame. And the amount of CGI work that goes in there, it's amazing that nobody noticed this. That's great, isn't it? So, yeah, what were we talking about? Gladiator. Yeah, so they're making a Gladiator sequel. The word was a long time ago that Ridley Scott wanted to make a sequel that followed Maximus into the next world. So basically, he dies in the first one. This is him in heaven, sort of thing. But that's not the case anymore.
Okay.
So while his character Maximus met his end at the end of the original film, Gladiator 2 will follow the continuing story of Lucius, the son of Lucilla, the youth that was the nephew of Commodus, who was Joaquin Phoenix, the thumb guy, up or down sort of thing. The Weasley son of Roman leader Marcus Aurelius, who murdered his father, seized the throne and wound up in the gladiatory ring with Maximus, who, though mortally wounded, skewered the emperor before fading into the great beyond to reunite with his slain wife and son. Husband to a murdered wife, father to a murdered son. And now I too am dead. This was a great story. I'm died. That's how the movie ends, right? You don't need to watch it. That's how it goes down. Right? Lions fighting, gladiatory arena, dead. Right? That is Gladiator.
That's a perfect way of actually describing it.
So Maximus saved the boy and his mother while avenging his own family and left a strong impression on the young Lucius. So yeah, it's going to be a sequel to Gladiator that is to do with the kids that were in the first movie. That's great, isn't it?
If you like that, enjoy.
Ridley Scott's gone off the boil though, hasn't he?
What else is he meant to be doing?
Well, sure, he made Prometheus and Alien Covenant.
Oh well, Alien Covenant was good.
I know, but it was good because it was bad.
It was fun, though.
It was fun.
It had moments that we were like, what?
It had moments with robots that I loved. Robots and flutes.
Oh, God.
And if you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. That's my favourite scene in a blockbuster in I don't know how many years.
In all fairness, I would love that if we could have a reaction, like, camera following you, because, like, your face...
I was in heaven.
You were like, oh, my God. And what really, really broke you was the weird message.
I'll do the fingering. Teach them how to play the flute.
Yeah. No, but wasn't
you blow into the end, and I'll do the fingering.
But wasn't it like the weird thing that really scared scared you was The weird like thing that went into your
Oh
ear.
no!
Yes,
No!
yes.
I went to therapy after that.